Good morning, comic book fans. You're with the Comic Book Pusher at the Comics Club, Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. It is October 22nd, the fourth of 5 new comic book days. Gotta love a month where there's 5 new comic book days. That's fantastic. We have a great stack of comic books here. I'm going to measure it up at about, that's a 12-inch stack of comics. Pretty awesome. Can't complain about that. Good morning, Austin Mitchell. So good to see you this morning. Thank you so much. Charles LePage, good morning. Happy New Comic Book Day. It's like Christmas every week when you're in the comic book business. Every time the new boxes come in, I get to open them up and see all the new comic books before everybody else. It's exciting. Anyway, remembering things past. We've got, ongoing facsimile editions being done on a regular basis now. So some of the greatest comics of all time are being reprinted in beautiful, perfect condition for us to read for the first time in our hands and not some digital crap. You can't smell digital, guys. You got to have the real McCoy. But one of my favorite magazines is Retro Fan magazine. And this issue has got Kung Fu in it. It's got Captain Crunch. It's got, what's her name? Nancy Drew and Tom Corbin, Space Cadet. This guy, this thing's just fun of so many nostalgic things. I would say that you probably would enjoy it most if you're at least 50 years or older. Maybe if you're in your 40s, so some of this, and probably a lot of it's been on Nick at Night, so a lot of you may have grown up with it anyway. So fun stuff. And speaking of retro things, my one of my very favorite creators of all time was Dave Stevens. He's passed away now, but he was the creator of Rocketeer. What an amazing artist he was. What an amazing person he was. And this, we don't normally carry Comic Book Creator. I wish we had more demand for this magazine in the store. If you're interested in getting it added to your subscription, please let me know. Yes, thank you for selling Tomorrow Publishing magazines. Well, I have this one. We don't normally carry it, but if you guys want to add it to your sub list, we'll try to carry it on a regular basis. But this particular issue I had to have because it's remembering Dave Stevens. And if you don't know Dave Stevens or don't know much about him, this will give you a really detailed history of his life. What an amazing man, what an amazing artist. So, Comic Book Creator presents Remembering Dave Stevens. What great fun stuff. Good morning, Juggernaut. Thank you so much for joining us. Tomorrow Publishing. Yeah, they put out some really great stuff. I wish I had the fan support to carry more of this stuff. We've tried all of those magazines in the store, and generally they didn't sell as well as we had hoped. But if any of you guys are interested in any of the Tomorrow Publishing stuff, they have all kinds of stuff. Let me know. I will get it on your list, and I'll get it pulled for you every month or however often they come out. All right. We also have Sonic the Hedgehog's crossover with DC. Right there. That collects DC and Sonic the Hedgehog 1 through 5. This is Wolverine Old Man Logan trade paperback in a more compact trade paperback form than regular trade paperbacks, as you can see, but not quite as compact as DC's compact ones that they've been doing. So there's those. We have a number of really great variants for you. Some of you may not know that we just got in a very large collection, and if you're not following us on Facebook, you ought to be, because that's where we've been posting all of let me see if I can get up here our Facebook link. We've been posting all of the great cool stuff that we've been getting in on our Facebook page. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let me see if I can get you that link. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay. There it is. So that's the link to our Facebook. And if you're not following us on Facebook, then you're not seeing all of these new wall books that are coming out of this collection that we just recently acquired. 60-plus long boxes of comic books. And we've already pulled about 5 long boxes full of wall books that we've been selling and putting on the wall. We've been placing all of those on Facebook. So if you're not following us on Facebook, then you ought to just go at least look at the comics that we've been putting up on there. almost daily this for the past several weeks. It'll probably slow down a little bit because of the wall books. I mean, we've gone through a lot of them, but we have a lot more to go through. We'll see, and get as much up there as possible. It's a great collection. There was also Batmobiles in there, and we still have a lot of those, really good ones. And DVDs. I was surprised how well the DVDs went over, but we've just been, inundated. Suddenly we have hundreds of them. What we did is we went on eBay, and whatever they sold at, whatever a sold one was, if it was $10, we put it at $5. So half price with a minimum of $3. And we have tons of them here. So if you're into DVDs, or if you're tired of your streaming, you want to make sure you own a copy, well, that's the way you do it. You own the actual physical copy, and we have a lot of them here. And a lot of them are horror. A lot of them are superhero, fantasy. Just really great stuff, a wide variety, but a concentration on pop culture kind of fun stuff. Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, every superhero movie that you could think of, both DC and Marvel, animated shows, ones with toys in them, just great stuff. Okay, variant covers. The Terminator Metal, #1, coming out today. This is a 1 in 10 variant. Hitting the stands today. This was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I don't know exactly how many were made, but this is Return to Skull Island from San Diego Comic-Con this year. Sorry, itchy nose. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #12. We have a virgin cover with Shredder on there. Very nice. Robert Kirkman has taken over a new. He's got Transformers going, and he's got a new publication, Skinbreaker. And I read the first one; it was excellent, and I highly recommend this. This is the 1 in 10 of #2. Great stuff. We have Hello Halloween, which is Hello Darkness, but they're doing this Hello Halloween for Halloween. This is the 1 in 10 virgin cover. So your mouth is all stitched closed, and so are her eyes. Ugh. And this Jenny Frison, I believe it's pronounced Frison. This is awesome. Look at that. What a great cover. Radioactive Spider-Man ties into the Age of Revelation stuff. #1. This is 1 in 25. Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu. This is issue #13. Appropriate for Halloween. This Saturday is Halloween ComicFest at the Comics Club. Don't miss it. We got grab bags of the first 25 customers, door prizes the first 2 hours, a 2 costume contest, 12 and under and teen and up. And our big super prize to give away. Don't forget that. We open at noon, but you might want to come a little bit early to get that. We have a big sale that goes on all day long. Everything horror is on sale. Ultimate Spider-Man #22. This is all winding down. They're doing their whole in-game thing. This is the 1 in 25. Marvel Zombies #3, a 1 in 25. Red band. Because of all the horror in there. Fantastic Four #4. Johnny Storm with a beard, mustache, I mean. What the heck? What's going on there? This is a 1 in 25 variant. And lastly, but not leastly, is the last Wolverine #1. This is a 1 in 25 variant. What a great cover. Gotta love that. He's gone feral. All right, let's see here. Which stack? Well, indies are still dominating when their totality outstrips both stacks of Marvel and DC individually, not together. And this time around, it looks like Marvel is beating out DC just slightly, so we'll be doing them next. Savage Sword, and then at some point, Mr. Happy will jump in and let you know what the secret word is. Savage Sword of Conan Reforged. Issue #1. They have this shiny, slick covers for these ones. Very shiny. Not foil, just slick covers. And this, I'll tighten the virgin cover there. How cool is that, eh? Great stuff. Murder Podcast, issue #2. Just in time for Halloween is Hello Halloween. We've got several covers with fun stuff. Hello Halloween. There's that Jenny Frison all in color for you. And then this one, the headless jack-o'-lantern riding a giant cat. Or maybe they're miniature people. I don't know. There's that one. And a version of that one. Hello Halloween. Avatar, The Gap Year, #1 of 6. It's filling in on the information that we didn't get before, the gap year. I wonder what that's all about. We've got Captain Henry and the Graveyard of Time. What a strange story this is. I won't spoil anything for you, but I don't know how I really could. You'd have to read it to understand what I mean. Let's see here. Power Rangers Halloween special. They made it before Halloween. That's awesome. So many times, Halloween specials come out the week after Halloween. Guys, you've had a whole year to plan this. How did you mess it up? So thank you for getting yours out on time. Look at the jack-o'-lanterns all over the back cover and painted pumpkins. Nocturnals, The Sinister Path, number 2 of 4. Loving the cover art. Great stuff. We also got this back cover art. Look at that. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Wish I could draw like that. Powers 25, issue number 2 from Dark Horse. We've got Sonic the Hedgehog. At one time Powers was actually published by DC Comics, I think, wasn't it? Way back. Sonic the Hedgehog issue. This is a one-shot, actually. It's Chaotix 30th anniversary. It's one shot. Star Trek Voyager Homecoming. This person's having a bad day. And Tales from the Nightlands. Star Wars Tales from the Nightlands. Saturday Morning Adventures for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is up to number 30. This is a very strange creature. And we have the new run of Turtles up to issue number 12. And you saw the variant of this earlier. And we also have this one. I like that one. And this one. They're thick in this one. And this one. This next cover is amazing. I only have a couple of these. It's Essentia number 29. It's not one we normally carry because there hasn't been a big demand for it in my store. However, this cover is absolutely in line with Halloween. And it's some of your most iconic characters from the fast food industries and others. It's like we got some Muppets in there too. Fast food and Muppets. I will warn you in advance, this is graphic. Okay. It's Essentia, issue number 22. And you notice they're wearing robes. So I guess he's Caesar, and these are the senators, and the knives are out. And there's also it's kind of a goldish, bronzish, kind of different cover logo. So this one's red. And also, but when you look at this one, they don't have the robes on. It's just regular. No robes. They're still stabbing, the clown to death, but no robes. That is one amazing piece of art. Very disturbing, but perfect for Halloween, and very funny parody of these. You think about these things. He's nice big boy, was a nice kid. He had his own comic book for a long time. The Muppets. Everybody loves the Muppets. Seeing Kermit the Frog with a butcher knife, attacking the McDonald's clown there is pretty hilarious. I love that kind of stuff. All right, Creep Show number 2. It's a bad game of golf for that dude. Deadly Tales of Gunslinger from the world of Spawn. This is issue number 10. And Exquisite Corpses, number 6, has a bagged one that it's all fun and games until the knives come out. Yeah, Charles, This bag one has a card in that, and apparently there's a card game that is actually playable. I don't know about it much, but you have a chance to get a card in there, maybe a foil one apparently. So good luck on that. I don't know about the card game at all. This is Gunslinger Spawn, number 48. He's put a hole through something. I don't know what it is. And this, holy cow, amazing stuff. This next one is just too funny. King Spawn, issue number 50. Some really fun covers here. This is beautiful. Draw your own, but this next one I've saved for last on purpose because it's Scotty Young, and this is just hilarious. And coming up on 51, we got that next time. No Man's Land is right out of one of those spy mysteries, you know, and they found a body on the straits between Russia and the United States and Alaska up there. And there's a dead body that has caused all kinds of intrigue. Yes, Austin, it's a Scotty Young Spawn cover. If you haven't read No Man's Land, this one's gotten a lot of buzz. Look at Silence of the Lambs, No Man's Land cover. This is, I think, the dead body. She's all frozen. See, they found this dead body. She's not speaking, right? Silence of the dead body there. Rick and Morty versus the entire universe, the entire flipping universe, number 4. That's right. Sisterhood is up to issue number 4. This is from the Hyde Street world. If you're into that at all, that one's about some drowned chick who keeps causing trouble or saving the girl. I'm not certain if she's helping her or harming her. Silverhawks up to number 9. And Speed Racer, we got a couple of those. Up to, what are we up to here? Speed Racer number, where's the numbers here? I can't see numbers. Is it number 9? Speed Racer. I'm still not certain what issue number it is. You know, it'd be nice if they just put that information right on there for you. I think it's issue number 10. Is it issue number 10? Speed Racer. Well, maybe it's a one-shot. Could be. It's a one-shot. This is Tales from the Road, Speed Racer, 2 Princes. So, could be that it's just a one-shot. Skinbreaker, as I told you before, hit the stands with issue number 2. This is a great story. If you haven't read it, go check it out. Robert Kirkman is doing a great job on that. Space Ghost, issue number 4. I love those kind of retro covers like that. See, all kinds of things that are blasts from the past going on in comics. If you just look, it's there. There's a pattern. I see a pattern. Speaking of something coming back, Terminator Metal. I'll be back. Terminator Metal number 1. Draw your own Terminator Metal number 1 if you don't like those. Thundercats. See, all things old are new. Thundercats Lost have been found again. Here they are. We found them. They're right here at the Comics Club all along. Thundercats, see? And, you know, when I say that things are coming back, Invisible Man, this was a thing when I was a child. What a great movie that was. If you haven't seen the original black and white Invisible Man, go check it out. It's absolutely fantastic. Cemetery Kids Run Rabid, issue number 3. Ooh, person's having a bad day for sure. That's going to leave a mark. And Lazarus Fallen up to issue number 5. I think this is a interesting advertisement on the back. It's You Perfected Uplift 2. I don't know what they're selling there, but I believe it's a parody. All right, let's see here. We're going to go for Marvel next because they had the next largest stack, so that gives them bragging rights and gives them positioning, and so that's what's happening. They're positioning themselves right over to second spot. We have Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion number 5. The Incursion is they're winding down the whole second Marvel Ultimate Universe. Who will survive? Oh, look at that cover. That's pretty neat, huh? Miles Morales. Liking that one. And that one. Yeah. Standard cover, I think. Yeah, cover 8. Speaking of Ultimates World, this is Ultimates number 17. Yeah, they just recently introduced Ultimate Hawkeye. And who's that? It's the Ultimate Fantastic Four. Well, there you go. Ultimate Fantastic Four happening there in Ultimates number 17. We have Ultimate Spider-Man number 22. Several different covers to choose from. The main cover, the Tron cover, Doc Ock cover, Superior Doc Ock. I think so. The Undead Iron Fist is up to issue number 2. He's given this Undead Iron Fist giving Daredevil a hard time. Uncle Scrooge, Earth's Mightiest Duck, issue number 3. And coming soon, What If? Speaking of going back in time and bringing something forward, facsimile edition of X-Men, Uncanny X-Men number 140, Wendigo. Those Marvel zombies are back with issue number 3 in a bag because they're so horrifically horrifying. You can't see the terrible, terrible, awful gore of the red bands. Great fun. I think somebody is messing with my door outside. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Who's knocking on the door? Hey, you're here. Hey. Sorry, guys. Yet another package delivered by Amazon that, they will just leave it sitting in front of your business on the floor, right outside your door, a retail store. I'm surprised we haven't been ripped off before. So anyway, we've been lucky so far. Sorry about that interruption. X-Men Book of Revelations. Shiny foily one. Number 1. What's happening there? Fantastic Four, number 4. Like I say, we've got flashbacks to things from the past. This is filled with them. First of all, this wonderful cover with the white tiger. It's so Kirby-esque, but in a fun way. What do we got? We got that. For the Musketeers out there, look at that. So from the movie? Wow. And, got to have the Muppets. Oh, that's a good one. I like the art. Cool. And fun. All right. How are we doing for time? Well, we're a little delayed here. Sorry about that. What do we got here? Wow. It's Jeff, the Land Shark, number 5. The Tron cover. How cool is that? Giving Gwenpool a hard time. The Last Wolverine. You saw the variant of that earlier. The Last Wolverine, number 1. Oh. And Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu. Tron cover. He's reading The Punisher. That's hilarious. All right. The Miles Morales Spider-Man. Several different covers to choose from on that. Someone knocking at the door, someone ringing the bell. Do me a favor. Open the door and let them in. Paul McCartney. Is that when he was with Wings? We have Omega Kids, issue number 1. I wonder if there was Alpha Kids. There's Alpha Flight. Were there Alpha Kids? The other end of the spectrum there. Predator, Black, White, and Blood, number 4. Got a couple different Predators to choose from today. There's that one. And that one. But there's also Predator Kills the Marvel Universe. Ooh, it's looking bad for the Marvel Universe. Oh, that's wild. Who expected that? Radioactive Spider-Man, issue number 1. What's going on there? Growing arms. Spider-Girl. That's right. The girl spider. Spider young lady. Spider young woman. Spider girl. She's a Ghost Rider. Oh. That's a good one. Rogue? I often see Rogue there. All right, this one. Okay. We've got a new Jedi appearance. Jedi Knights number 8 gives us a introduction of a new Jedi. Not him. It's one of these dudes. I don't know which one. One of them's a newbie. First cover appearance, first appearance ever, I think. All right, well, there's Marvel for you. What are we doing for time? Okay, we're not bad. That interruption wasn't too awful, I guess, for time. Just a few extra moments. We'll get Marvel out of the way and move over to DC. And everything old is new again. Everything nostalgic is wonderful. And now we have Action Comics number 252 facsimile. This is the first appearance of Supergirl. I went over this with you in a previous episode where I talked about the previous first appearances of Supergirl when they were kind of like prototype Supergirls. But one was absolutely Superwoman, and she was every bit the character. It was amazing. It came out before. Have to go investigate that on your own or go find that episode. I forget exactly which one it was, but we talked about Supergirl's origins and when they came out first. Draw your own and this great shiny foil version of it with the original ads and everything. How cool is that? This was all the way back. What year was this? What year? All the way back to 1959. I was 2 years old when this came out. Just 2 years old when Supergirl hit the stands. All right, there's that. And we have this, Detective Comics. Wow, great covers on Detective Comics, this. And that. I highly recommend this one. Got a lot of action on both of those. Great covers for Detective, huh? Knockout tie-ins, left and right. This is the Flash. Not only is it a knockout tie-in, it's a great one. It's graffiti on the wall. We also got Mark Spears. Look at that. Mark Spears looks like a trading card, right? Mark Spears trading card Flash cover. Green Lantern. There's several Green Lanterns to choose from this week. several greens to choose from. I think we have several greens to choose from. Green Lantern number 28, Star Sapphire, Star-Crossed. Ooh, I like that one. And green. Speaking of green, Green Arrow. Did you read? Are you reading the Absolutes? If you are, did you read Absolute Evil? If you aren't, why not? These are great stories. If you did, wow, what happened? What happened in Absolute Evil? Blew my mind. I was not prepared for what happened. It was such a great moment. If you haven't read, I'm not going to spoil it for you. Don't spoil it here for everybody if they haven't read it, guys. But wow, I highly recommend it. If you've been reading Absolute, you got to read that. And if you haven't been, pick it up. Just because it was a great story. You'll want to read the Absolutes. They're great stuff. Harley Quinn, what a great cover. This is the first cover art for this particular artist, I believe. What is the name? This is Jessica Luna, I believe. My old eyes can see it, Jessica Luna, but what a great cover. How cute Harley Quinn is there, right? Good stuff. Batman, this is the Immortal Legend Batman, which is an Elseworld title, if you didn't know that. This is happening in an alternate world. Elseworlds are things that may be out there somewhere, but not here. Not in the main DC universe. Just other stuff. I guess this takes place in the future world. So we have Justice League Unlimited, which is also a DC Knockout tie-in. That's cool. And Absolute Wonder Woman, which I think of all of them is the best written. The writing for this did win an Eisner Award. Look at that. What a great cover. Ooh, look at that. Just amazing covers. Wow. I love that. There's a new history of the DCU because, it has to get updated. Speaking of green, on the cover of New History of the DCU, blank DCU, do your own. It's one with a lot of heroes on it. Loving it. Superman number 31 comes in finally at our final one for DC this week. And the final comics we got. This is Superman number 31. This is also a knockout tie-in. Okay, so if you've been doing the knockout stuff and all the tie-ins, this is another one. That one's great. The Beating Heart of Apocalypse. Looks like fun stuff. Knocking each other out. And Mr. Happy would jump in. It's like, as I was saying before, there's so much stuff from the past jumping into our present that the secret word had to be retro. Retro. Pick up a copy of Retro Fan Magazine. It's great fun. And tomorrow's publication, if you're into Dave Stevens, that's a whole bunch of great information about him. If you're not, you should, because he's great. So Retro, if you know the secret word, it gets you 15% off any single item in the store. Some restrictions apply. If you are a subscriber or discount club member, knowing the secret word, it gets you 20% off. It's good, one per person per day. And until next week, that we give you a new one. Right, Mr. Happy? Yep. All right, so we'll see you next week. Thank you so much for joining us. And don't forget Halloween ComicFest here. If you're local, get in here. We have grab bags for the first 25 customers, door prizes for the first 2 hours. We have 2 costume contests, 12 and under and teen and up, as well as a big super prize to give away and a big sale and free comic books, Halloween comic books to give away. A lot of fun stuff. So that's it. Check it out. If you're not local, check out the Comics Club online, comicsclub.com. And remember, read. It brings out the hero in you. See you next time at the